So, Jeremy Hunt has just scrapped Liz Truss. Well, mostly at any rate. He's sufficiently ditched enough of the economically and politically stupid mini-budget to make it abundantly obvious to even the hardest-headed right-winger that he's running the country now and not Dizzy Lizzy, a man nobody, not even Tory members, though perhaps Tory MPs are relieved about this, have voted for. The reversal of Rishi Sunak's corporation tax hike has been reversed again, so it is now still going ahead. This is good. Ordinary people have paid more than their fair share for too long. But if you thought the Tories had a complete change of heart about how they run things here, think again. The cut in income tax for standard rate taxpayers from 20% to 19%, that's gone too. Remains at 20% indefinitely. In fact, all tax cuts in the mini-budget have been scrapped by Hunt, from alcohol duty to dividend payment tax. Good news for investor types, with the exception of cuts to stamp duty rates, national insurance, and the health and social care levy. The other big pledge of Truss and Quartang he's ditched, though, is the energy price guarantee, continuing for the next 2 years, which would have given people struggling with energy bills some peace of mind for the foreseeable future. It will now end next April, Cunt living up to his name, with a review set to examine how energy bills are tackled from that point onwards. It's beyond current forecasts as to what energy bills will look like at that point, but I'm hardly convinced they'll have meaningfully dropped back to what we might once upon a time have called normal levels, so fears will be stoked by this, but as long as the markets aren't spooked anymore, that's fine, eh? Of course, the standard terminology of the austerity obsessive Hunt was there too. Tough decisions to come, difficult decisions over further cuts in spending, asking all departments to make efficiencies. They were all there too. This statement might calm market forces, but bollocks to them. Ordinary people will be looking at this and must be thinking, as I am, what cuts are to come? What services do I rely on that will be affected by this? Is more austerity in the offing? How will I manage my energy bill next year? And perhaps ask the one thing Hunt didn't mention in his little statement this morning, what about bankers' bonuses? Well, that's the one thing he hasn't ripped up from the mini-budget. The scrapping of the bankers' bonus cap remains. Remember that when he comes after the health service to finish it off, won't you? Of course, one more question we might ask is, does any of this really matter? If Truss is done for, it seems certain, and that's a perfectly valid point. But the purpose of this entire exercise was for the financial markets. We have nothing to do with it.